Good afternoon, everyone, the spectators of GAC TV, which is online and located in Mujumbura Mayorship. I am Oswald Nzeimana, journalist of GAC TV. I would like to present you an emission light. It will be an emission of which will be held in 4 languages, in French, in Kirundi, in Kiswahili, and in English. In French, it will be named Lumière, in English, Light, in Kiswahili, Mwangaza, in Kirundi, Umucho. Right now, let's start. The emission that I would like to present you, as it's named Light in English, it's an emission which deal with different thematics, different topics, the shows of different events or facts, which raise many challenges in the mind of everyone, no matter the place is located. That emission has been available to you in order to get you able to know what is happening, in order to help you to manage your affairs effectively and to know what is better to do at the useful time. The emission right now, today, I've prepared that emission is focusing to this title, Choice of Marriage is Life. Every normal person, no matter his social background in the world, experiences the feeling of being accompanied by another one of opposite sex at a certain age. He begins up that moment to seek everywhere the one to cover his feelings. Is it easy? How about the elements to help him or her to find the companion in one's life? No matter one's belief, the choice of someone to the marriage requires the attention. Even different churches submit the common rules to the characteristic of how to choose one's partner to the marriage and to fulfill it for setting a good family. There are also some differential elements. How about a vision of marriage in the Christian communities? Dear spectators, when we are treating that kind of question, that kind of topic, how about a vision of marriage to the Christian communities? First, the choice of one's partners, effectively to get a marriage. Normally, in normal situations of life, at a certain age, as I have just spoken it, but the age depends on the area where one is located or the culture of that area. But young boys and the young girls must know each other before getting married. When a young boy would like to get married, effectively, he is moved by that feeling. And he sail across the commune, the quarters, the callings. Even there are some who leaves the country to go in a country abroad, so that to seek a partner, young boys or young girls. It depends. In order to cope that feeling, because he feel that in his aloneness there is something which doesn't work. He would like to be accompanied. He needs someone to complete him. When he's seeking someone to complete him, it's not very easy. First, he chooses someone who responds to one's aspires. When you are a young boy, you must seek a girl who responds to your aspires according to her size. When you find that you can love him, can love her, you go on little by little in order to join one's heart. I say to join one's heart because you see that you can love him or you can love her, but to join one's heart is another thing. It means one's heart is associated with one's characters, and you go little by little. You study his characters, his culture, and you notice if really there is characters there's the characters which respond to your aspires. There is a common characters. There are characters you can bear even if they are different from yours. And you go little by little. Another one also on one's turn, deal with your behavior. You must realize that your characters can be in conciliation with her or his characters. Little by little, you know each other, and you notice that there are common characters, and that they are other characters which are categorically different with yours, but you can bear with them in order to go ahead in your life together with that one. You ask her or him, if you are a young boy, you ask her a hand of love. Agree or she agree with your suggestion. And you go ahead till to get a marriage. When you are analyzing him or you are analyzing her, you have to pay attention. You will notice that during that time, you will face many difficulties at the shows of preventing you from going ahead in your love. Also, maybe that you consider the material things. If you consider the material things, you will fail. You have to pay attention. You have to love someone, to choose someone without any considerations regarding material things, regarding contributions of idea from a person abroad, and they go ahead. You marriage each other. After the marriage, you face also many difficulties. Don't think that after the marriage, the life will be a paradise. No, because you are you, your partner is what he or she is, who she is. You have to pay attention, but not to pay attention so as to go to fulfill the divorce. No. So as to build a strong family as way as possible. There is a commitment during the time of marriage. Before marriage, you analyze his behavior, his characters. You deliberate. There are characters which are different from mine, but with them, there is no problem. I can go ahead. Others, we meet together. Okay, we go ahead. During the marriage, they are not different because the marriage supposes the life which is characterized by the union. You put together all things, even your characters. And in order to fulfill your life is marriage well as possible, you must put in front of all things what we call a covenant. What is the meaning of covenant? A covenant is a commitment according to which you renounce to your characters in order to join the characters of your partner. You renounce to your needs in order to join the needs of your partner. And when you are renouncing some of your characters and your partner, he or she is renouncing some of her or his characters, you put together what we call a covenant. They are characters which make you the common characters which get you able to live together without any difficulties. But don't think that you will join that covenant without sacrifice. There must be sacrifice, a violence. When we are announcing against your characters, you have to be characterized by the sacrifice in order to join your partner effectively, to support some of his or her characters. The more you support, the more the time go ahead, the more you become one. Effectively, you understand very well that commitment requires a sacrifice. We have to take an example in the Bible. Jesus had loved the Son of God, has loved human being. He had accepted to suffer and to give his blood so as to save him. Without that blood, as it is spoken in the Bible, there is no salvation to the human beings. But there is salvation because Jesus Christ had given his blood to the salvation of human beings. Even the relation between two partners, if there is no sacrifice, sacrifice is not equivalent with a blood, but you have to suffer from being together with your partner in order to live well with her or with him effectively. The more you suffer, the more she suffer, the more your life of union become effectively fulfilled. The more life of union become effectively fulfilled. But there is a paradox. You find that in Christian communities, as it's written in different books, there are many divorces. And most of people finally think that the traditional marriage is good more than the marriage according to the Christian belief. Normally, marriage is an event which get together forever two persons of opposite sex without saying opposite characters. Don't think that you will fulfill that marriage effectively till the end. That event is a supernatural event. Then don't feel that you will fulfill your marriage till the end without being connected to an horizontal one and a vertical one. A vertical one would like to say from above, between parentheses, God. Because the marriage is a supernatural event. You have to be connected with God in order to fulfill your marriage effectively. Horizontally, you have to be connected with your partner, your spouse, so as to fulfill your marriage effectively. If you are able to submit yourself to the God and to be together with your partner from time to time, you will fulfill marriage till the end of your life without any difficulty. Even if there are difficulties, you overcome them, you don't feel there are consequences. I can give you an example of being connected with your partner so as not to blame him, so as to help him or her to be connected to you. Then most of the time, marriage unity brings heaven to earth, according to the Bible. When you have got marriage, you no longer live for yourself. You live together with your partner, and you have officially accepted to take time to listen to him or to her, to seek her or to seek him, to seek his benefit or her benefit, to seek her best or his best, even at the expense of one's interest. You no longer live for yourself. You live together with your partner and to seek something which can get him happy, which can interest him as well as possible, or which can interest her as well as possible. I would like to ask you a question, woman, wife and husband. What do you expect for your husband? Ask your wife. What do you expect for your husband? To be the boyfriend he was before your marriage, when you are always criticize him to his face, for example. When you are always criticizing him for his face, for his behavior, for his commitment, you are not getting your marriage as strong as possible. I would like to ask a question, man. Why can you expect your wife? Why can you expect your wife to crave you when you lead? I'd like to ask a question to the man. Why can you expect your wife to crave you when your head is buried in the newspaper, TV, in the gold calls all the time? It doesn't work. We have to give time to your wife, to interest him, to touch her, to interest her as well as possible, to get her happy as well as possible. She will notice that her partner is effectively becoming he lost last time before the marriage. He's completing her as well as possible, and he will get you happy, and she will get you happy, so as to build your marriage as well as possible strongly. Husband and wife have just had some information at the shows of how to build your marriage to get it strong. I ask you to live according to those information, those advices. Your marriage, wherever you are located, will be a good marriage to help you to enjoy the heaven and the earth together, your partner. Thank you very much for joining us at GSTV from Bujumbura, Burundi. I am Oswald Nzeyman to initiate that emission to present it so as to help you to treat different subject and event and facts which are according to their pertinence in order to help you to omit different challenges, to end different challenges which arise in the mind of different persons, and to help each one, no matter the place he is or she is located, to fulfill one's project and to build one's life accordingly. Thank you very much, and I will be together with you to the useful time in this emission, The Light. I wish you to be to be blessed more than you are, wherever you are located, together as one. Bye-bye.